Welcome back to F1 2019, guys, and today, hopefully we're gonna overtake somebody without crashing. Today, though, we are racing my hometown Grand Prix. It is the Canadian Grand Prix, my best track in this entire game, and I could not be more excited. We've actually got some new upgrades on the car, which is awesome. We've got a bunch of resource points in the bank. We've got a new engine in the car. Literally, we have no excuse to not do well today. So, without further ado, let's hit the track immediately for qualifying. So, welcome to the hometown, the Canadian Grand Prix. I've driven around this track literally countless times in the game and in person. Now, I've actually got to start this off by saying today, I have absolutely cranked up the difficulty for this race. Because I've driven around here so many times, it's by far my best circuit. We've done a lot of upgrades, but there's still a lot of work to do to this car, so I don't really know what to expect today, but we'll have to see. Carlos Sainz, though, currently with provisional pole. I like it. Get around the hairpin clean and steady. This will be like my normal chill lap, not too aggressive, and then we'll come back out. There is some rain actually in the forecast right for the end of qualifying, so we'll actually want to come back out rather soon and do another lap. However, let's get it to the line as quickly as possible. No way. Carlos Sainz, 1.4 seconds faster than us? No way. Well, I think we've successfully locked in last position with that result. Maybe I cranked the difficulty a little too high. So again, in classic me fashion, let's not waste any time. Let's jump straight back on the track. Second fast lap out here. No talking. We have to improve massively out here. Devon Butler, I don't know what this man's doing, but somehow he's got pole position. So we're about half a second green for the moment. I don't know if that's gonna be enough. Get to the finish line. It drops a considerable amount through the wall of champions. We stay P20. Are you kidding me? I have a sneaking suspicion that cranking the difficulty was a little bit of a mistake because my teammate is currently up in P3 and I am currently in P20 by half a second as well. Okay. Well, hey, I mean, if we're gonna be starting in last, we might as well abuse the system. Let's take the extra engine. I mean, I get it. It's 100% my fault. But if we're gonna be starting in last, we might as well take the full engine. Let's go to the race and cross fingers we can make something happen here. So it's a lovely sunny day in Canada. No snow anywhere to be seen. Maybe some other people have some penalties as well. Danny Rick, though, starting up at the front. Carlos Sainz, a Ferrari on P3. That is amazing. I cannot wait to see what happens. The Mercedes guys having an amazing start. Devon Butler drops way down the grid. It looks like I will be the only person to pick up a penalty. It is a 65 place penalty. I didn't even know that was possible. So, starting from the back, they're actually suggesting a 2 pit stop strategy. Are you for real? I'm gonna try this right now. Medium to hards. It's quite a long Grand Prix out here. I have absolutely no idea if it's gonna work, but we'll have to give it a go. Usually this is one of those races that I'm looking forward to, but not today. Clutch in, rev it up. And away we go for the Canadian Grand Prix. Get it up to rich revs. Actually, let's go back to standard revs. No point in pushing the car just yet. If I could send one. Stroll covering me off, the other hometown boy. Can I take a cheeky look up the outside of Danny Kvyat? I can't, but I do get Lance Stroll with that one. Look up the inside of Danny now. Not gonna happen. Gets the door closed on me. Luckily for us, though, this is a very long race, and I don't need to make every overtake happen within the first lap as Kvyat absolutely squeezing me up against the wall. It's a drag race, and we are just about gonna win that battle. Keep it on the road. We had to run completely offline there. We've completely lost the guys up the front. Somebody's taking a look up my outside. That's not gonna happen around the hairpin. I'm sorry, boys. Giovinazzi is up next. He's on the medium compound tire. Or sorry, he's on the soft compound tire. How are we gonna fend with this man as I almost go into his back? We're going to do exactly the same thing. Round the outside. Half of our car goes onto the grass. That could have ended terribly, Mr. Giovinazzi. Like I said, I know this is a long Grand Prix, but we do got to get a move on. We need the overtakes. We're in a much faster car than any of these guys. Get on the brakes. Through wall of champions. Do not mess that up. The Red Bull jumps it into the pits. I don't know what's going on there. He might have bumped the wall. Luckily for us, though, we're going to get a little bit of DRS, which is fantastic news for us. That's going to help us overtake, as we nearly get a corner cutting penalty now, for God's sake. Look up the outside. Gio goes to cover it off. Very defensive from him. Do not squish me into the wall. Wow, he has a lack of pace through there. He covering off that inside was a weird move. He's also got no DRS. I'm going to sit on the inside line. No way. You're going to go up there, bud. He's not going to take a look up the outside. I was expecting a big dive bomb, but okay. Well, now we've got to make some distance up to Pierre Gasly in front, so I think it's already time in the race for us to put some distance into this car, and let's go for it. Well, that didn't take very long. Literally, that was one lap of proper concentration and focus, and hello, Gasly. Okay. Look at this for a slipstream on Gasly. Super, super close to the rear. Actually can't catch up to him. Man must have done some serious engine upgrades to be able to pull on us like that. We go for a little bit of a interesting line through there. Swing it to the inside on Gasly. Round corner one. Send it round the outside. A little bit deep for my liking, but we're going to play switchback with Gasly. No, we're not. Go back to the outside. Gasly's all over the road now. We haven't broken our car, have we? We've not. We're fine. Keep going. Oh, Gasly. Gasly leaves the door open into the hairpin, and then he bumps the wall. We've got rich revs, and we're going to have a slipstream. Come on. Come on. Come on, bud. Ferrari, reel this man in. Send it to the outside. We're going to absolutely outbrake this man. No, we're not. He tries to keep it in. Definitely not the safest place for an overtake, but I'll do it. Yo, what's going on between Lewis and Devon Butler up here? They're going too wide. We'll wait for a nice time, a nice little overtake spot, and we will happily capitalize on that one. What's going on with these Mercedes right now? Bottas and Hamilton both struggling massively out here. Look at them swinging around the circuit. I don't know what's happened behind me. Gasly is gone. Bottas stomps on the brakes. What was that? He's like brake checking me, yo. Send it up the outside of Lewis and Kevin Magnussen. What an overtake. How are we in P13 now? Kevin tries to look up the outside. We are going to close that door on you. He's on the soft compound tires. His are going to be going off the cliff any moment now. So, yeah, we should get a couple of nice little overtakes in. But until then, let's go back, put some distance into this car, and try to catch up to now Devon Butler. Well, 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 would you look at that? Again, not very long later, there's been a battle between the Renault and the Tracing Point for, I guess that's now P8 in this Grand Prix. We've overtaken some people in the pits. This is looking like we might be able to make something happen here. Nico Hülkenberg with absolutely zero straight line speed. Perez not offering to jump it in. Nico does though. Okay. Well, you rejoin me. It is now lap 17 in this Grand Prix, and the guys behind are getting very, very angry with me into the pits. Oh. I didn't know that's where the line was. The line used to be somewhere different. My bad. I love how I didn't even make any effort to even slow down for that pit entrance. Anyways, there we go. We've nailed it that time. Everybody else is going to go flying past. However, we are jumping on the hard compound tires, which means this is our only pit stop in this Grand Prix. I think just about everybody else is running a two-stop out here. So we're going to drop way, way down in the grid. We are down to P18, P17 as we rejoin in a bunch of traffic again behind the two Mercedes and Kevin Magnussen. I honestly couldn't tell you why they're driving so slow and how they managed to get into this battle, but even me on my hard compound tires. Jesus Christ, Kevin. Why do you always try to put me into the wall, bud? Yo, look at the blocking that's going on out here. It's an absolute chaos. Just from every angle you look at it. The two Mercedes nearly taking each other off. I will gladly take those two positions, though. Thank you, boys, for battling each other. Toto is going to be slamming fist into desk. Let's go after K-Mag. He's on the mediums, but there's still a super long time in this Grand Prix. We're actually going fastest lap we've done so far. These hards are working. Alexander Albon is out of the Grand Prix and a safety car is out. Let's take a look. What's gone on here? There's a dot on the map. Oh, this is looking like Alex Albon right here. His car is broken down and he's pulled over and he's parked it on the side of the circuit. But that's gonna bring out the safety car. What a turn of events. We might see a lot of people jumping into the pits right now. You know what? I'm gonna do something super risky. We're going in for some mediums, boys. Get them ready for us. Let's go. This is super risky, but if it pays off, oh, this is gonna be so good. Look at everybody coming in for their tires. Please tell me that these are new, and away we go. They are brand new tires. Fantastic news. We might drop a couple of positions, but we're gonna be on mediums for the rest of this race. It's good to see another safety car train. This is what I like. Safety car in this lap. Yo, we had half a lap. That ain't cool. All right, well, let's get ready to go racing. This is kind of insane. We got a bunch of extra fuel now. Luckily for us, we've caught way up on the competition. They are already ripping it away. Can't go past. Where is that green flag? We're gonna have to let him go. And that's the green flag. There we go. Daniel Kvyat directly in front. He's on the medium compound tires as well. Can we swing it to the inside? That's the easiest overtake of my goddamn career right there. Lance Stroll is up next, also on the medium. Yeah, there's no way I would have had a good race out here in the hards. I think I definitely made the right choice. We should be able to make this overtake happen pretty easily, but I don't know. It might look like they fixed whatever the problem was, because he seems to be pushing pretty hard, but we get the overtake done. Good job, Ferrari. Up to P15 now. Teammate is in the pits. What are you doing, buddy? No, the safety car just pulled in. What are we doing? We go up to P12, but what type of strategy do you call that? I just went past. I don't even know who. It doesn't even matter. What was that? Ferrari. I mean, it's great and all that we're in P11, but we would have been, what, P4 for Ferrari? That would have been a huge amount of points. Can we send it up the outside of Giovinazzi? We send it past like 3 people there. We're up to P9 now, pushing Devon Butler in this Grand Prix. I think the medium compound strategy was the best move I've ever made. We've got the outside line into the wall of champions. Get late on the brakes. He tries to stick it through. Kind of use every inch of the road. Up to P8, I'll gladly take it. Okay, there's still 10 laps in this Grand Prix. I don't want to get overexcited. Let's calm down a little bit. Let's go deep into this race. Let's catch up to Lucas Weber. Oh, okay, Lando, bye-bye.
Have plenty of life left in them.
Yep, bye-bye.
Keep managing them properly.
What are you doing? You know what? Let's actually follow Lando Norris, though, for a little bit. I can see on the minimap there's a battle going on up ahead. So I'm not going to waste time fighting Lando. If we can kind of, like, work together and catch up to them, that would be great. Oh, Lando Norris. He just blew up in front of me. It's broken. It's broken. He's not going to do it. He's blown up his car directly in front of me. Lando Norris is out of the Grand Prix. That's a yellow flag. Down the first corner. Man, no way. A safety car with 4 laps to go. This is... We could do something here. I'm on very new medium tires. I've got a bunch of fuel. We could be good. I've got plenty of tire left. I have so much fuel on board. It's not even funny. I should probably be burning fuel up because Our car is going to be so heavy now. All right, safety car is going in. We've got the rich revs on lock. Are you ready to go for 3 laps of absolute chaos? We are about to take down Kevin Magnussen as the rear tire smashes into the wall of champions there. We get a good getaway, though. We've got 2 laps now to absolutely send it. The only annoying thing is there's going to be no DRS for the rest of this Grand Prix. So if I want to get past Magnussen, I've got to do it with some blistering speed. But look at him out of the corner. He's unbelievably quick out here. Yo, I can't catch up to this man. Checo is looking up the inside. No way. No way we are going to allow a tracing point to beat us in this Grand Prix. Send it over, cover off the inside, into the hairpin. What are we doing? We're the ones who should be on the attack. Oh, Perez is on the softs, and we pull a massive drift out of the hairpin. We just blew our chances in one corner like that. Nico sitting behind in P8. We are not going to let him go past. But damn, what a disaster. Oh, Daniel Ricciardo gets the race win. We could have had that. We should have been on the attack.
Hard work out there. That was a strong drive and a good finish. Well done.
What? We did not cross that line in P6. Which one of you had a penalty? Oh, it's good to see Danny Rick on the podium do a shoey for your boy. Followed up by his teammate in P3. That's not bad at all, man. And a Toro Rosso? You don't see that all the time. Max Verstappen picked up a 5-second penalty. You're kidding me. So he drops down from, I guess that was P4, all the way down to P8. That sucks. My teammate with the worst my teammate picked up a penalty. What are you doing? What did you pick up a penalty for, bud? Yeah, ignore my corner cuts and stuff. Severe collision with Sebastian Vettel, and Vettel crashed into our teammate. That's insane. No way. So we move up to P9 now in the driver's standings. Carlos drops out of the top 10, and we actually get dropped by Haas. Are you kidding me? This is so close. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for checking out this episode. I hope you enjoyed it. We'll be back soon with some more F1 2019 gameplay, and I'll see you guys then.